Today in Lesson 11, we're going to continue with ordering rational numbers and looking at them on a number line, but today you're going to learn about a new part of math. And that new part of the math is what we call absolute value. Absolute value is, it looks exactly like what we have here with the 10. You have these two lines around it, and then whatever number they want the absolute value of is on the inside. And the absolute value of 10 is 10. Now, the reason why. Well, what they want to do is they want to know what the magnitude is. Magnitude is absolute value. What that means is how far is this number from 0? So, absolute value is right down here at the bottom. If you look, we have that definition here. The absolute value of a number is the distance between the number and 0. It is always positive. Always, always, always. Because remember, distance has to be positive. Distance is always positive. So no matter what our number is, that magnitude is going to be a positive number. So the absolute value of 10 is 10, because you can see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units away from 0. So the answer is, what other number has an absolute value of 10? So what's another number that is 10 units from 0? Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So negative 10, the absolute value is equal to 10, because negative 10 is 10 units from 0. On the next page here, they want you to write the absolute value for each thing. So the absolute value of negative 6 is 6, and the reason we know that is we plot our point here, and you show that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places away from 0. So the absolute value is 6. A different number with the same absolute value would be a positive 6, because positive 6 is also 6 units away from 0. Down here, you have 8. The absolute value of 8 is 8, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units from 0. The other number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units from 0. And lastly, we have the absolute value of negative 1 is a positive 1. And the reason that that is true is because negative 1 is 1 unit away from 0. Positive 1 is also 1 unit away from 0. Now, again, like I said before, magnitude is another word we use to talk about absolute value, because magnitude is just wanting to know what's the impact this is having on something. Not whether it's positive or negative, but just how much of an impact does it have. So here we have, she received a call from her bank, and she had a checkbook balance of negative 45. What was the magnitude? So this is what was the absolute value. Or what was the change in her account? Well, you have absolute value of 45. Negative 45 is 45. So the magnitude was $45. And down here you have that definition again. The magnitude of a measurement is the absolute value of its measure. So looking down here at your exercises, there are actually 19 of them. If you go all the way over, they all ask pretty good questions, but we're only going to do about every other. You'll have to do the final 2. So right here we have Maria was sick with the flu, and her weight changed as a result of it, and it's represented by negative 4 pounds. So she had a change of negative 4 pounds. And then the question was, how much weight did Maria lose? Well, she lost 4 pounds. The absolute value of negative 4 equals 4, so the magnitude is 4 pounds. Or the change in her weight or the impact, was 4 pounds. Over here, Jeffrey owes his friend $5. How much is Jeffrey's debt? $5. Because the absolute value of owing someone $5 is $5. The elevation of Niagara Falls, which is located between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, is 326 feet. How far is this above sea level? So, again, absolute value of 326 is 326. So it's 326 feet above sea level. How far below zero is negative 16? Absolute value of negative 16 is 16. So negative 16 is 16 units below zero. Frank received a monthly statement for his college savings account that listed a deposit of $100, which they show you is a positive $100. Then they listed a withdrawal of 25, which is negative 25. So far these are correct. The statement showed an overall ending balance of $835.50. How much money did Frank add to his account that month? How much did he take out? What was the total amount Frank has saved for college? So, first of all, he added $100 to his amount. He took out $25 from his account. So that would be a positive $100 minus $25, which means we ended with a positive $75. So, how much money did Frank add to his account? He added $100. He took out $25. Then what is the total amount Frank has saved for college? So the ending balance was $835.50. So $835.50 is how much he has for college. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. You will need to do number 11. You will need to do number 12. And I'm going to have you do number 16. You're going to do 17. And you're going to do 19. So that's 5 questions you have to do. You have 11, 12, 16, 17, 19. We have those done. Have me bring it up to me for me to check.